Hello, wrestling fans, and welcome to NWA World League Wrestling Showdown. I'm Sarge Phillips, alongside my broadcast partner, Martin Kadich.
And we want to thank you for welcoming us into your homes tonight. We're starting off over the speed limit with Blade Lennox facing off against Brandon Espinosa of Dysfunction, and there's no love lost between these two, is there, Sarge?
That's absolutely right. And then also in the main event of tonight's show, we have got, it'll be the monstrous Maverick taking on a man who's trying to get back on the right track. He is the deliverer, Moses.
I'm going to tell you what, Maverick is not your normal rookie newcomer to the ring. He is a big, tough guy.
He sure is. 6'8", 275 pounds. But right now, with the Sergeant at Arms, Blade Lennox taking on Brandon Espinosa, he and the astonishing one, Austin Militalo, have had many problems with Dysfunction as of late.
That's right. And you know, he'd like to get a victory, a pinfall victory against Brandon Espinosa right here.
He comes to you from St. Louis, Missouri as well. Weighs in at 234 pounds. He's a representative of Dysfunction and part of the tag team champions, Brandon Espinosa.
And Martin, he is part of the tag team champions along with Kyle Roberts and, you know, also Jack Parker Jr., Big Jack Parker Jr. We never know who's actually going to show up for those tag matches.
Well, and they're always looking to recruit new people, but as you can see, even when he comes out alone, he comes out with both tag team titles in tow behind him. This is the first time we've seen Brandon Espinosa in singles competition without one of the members of Dysfunction there to back him up in a very long time.
It has been a while, but again, you can never count out the fact that members of Dysfunction are lurking around somewhere.
Well, I mean, a fan out there in the first row could be sitting next to the next member of Dysfunction, and we would never know it because they come out of the woodwork when they're needed the most. But I think this is the perfect striking time for Blade Lennox to maybe make a change in this feud that they've been having, get a little bit ahead of it.
And as you were saying that, Espinosa on the apron having his hand out as if to tell the crowd join him like he always does.
But it just looks a little bit different with him in the middle of the ring, arms spread wide, but no Kyle and no Jack Parker.
And it's got me suspicious of the fact.
And I think this is the perfect moment for Blade Lennox. This is his moment to get a hold of Brandon
time limit, your referee,
and show just how much he needs to get a hold of him and beat the living snot out of him, as I like to say. And it's his chance. Espinosa doesn't have any of the backup that he's come to rely on after all of this time.
Very true. And of course we see referee H.D. Daniels checking out Brandon Espinosa. And he's going to have his hands full, as he always does.
Well, I'll tell you, there's no way, shape, or form should Blade Lennox take Brandon Espinosa lightly here, because even as a singles competitor, he is a very tough person to beat.
He's a very dangerous individual, Martin.
And he's always one for the mind games. Right now, just sitting there, waiting for Blade Lennox to maybe come get him, or just making him start on his own time.
But the crowd, the fans here at the Race Wrestling Arena, totally behind the Sergeant at Arms right now. Oh, and going after that leg right from the very beginning.
And then just unloading with a couple of punches to the side of the head. And I'm going to tell you, Brandon Espinosa isn't taking the Sergeant-at-Arms lightly. That's for darn sure.
Lennox coming back with the fury, but oh, that knee right to the middle of the stomach area, gonna stop everything.
Blade Lennox continuing to fight back, though. He's not going to give it up, and it's like I said, both of these men just want to beat the other one up. They've been going at this for a while now, and no real true winner in sight.
We're trying to go after that leg again, but oh, this time Blade stopping it all.
He leveled Espinosa there.
Splash in the corner. He's got Espinosa reeling here at the moment.
He's going all the way to 10 here.
Oh, he got stopped.
Espinosa's going to stop him in the last one, and Blade Lennox pushed across the ring, but he's ready for Espinosa. I'm telling you, this is his moment. He could take it to Brandon right here, and you see him lining him up.
Now, we did see Blade Lennox and Austin Muitalo against Dysfunction for those tag team championships, but I've got to think that if Blade Lennox can pull off a victory against Brandon Espinosa in singles competition, oh, just draped his throat across that top rope, I would think that they would have to be in line for another shot.
He's able to catch that little kick there, and Espinosa face first on the mat.
He's caught him again. Oh, right across the ropes again. And fans, this action will continue. And we'll be right back right after these messages. Oh!
See the stars of the National Wrestling Alliance live. Experience the energy, the drama, and the intensity as champions clash and legends are made. Don't miss out on the action. Visit NWALiveEvents.com to get your tickets today.
NWA World League Wrestling is coming back to Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri. We're bringing the heat with Salute to the Service 3. This is more than just a night of action. It's a night to honor the brave men and women who serve our country. And we've got a card stacked with some of the best talent in the business. Be sure to get your tickets online and don't miss out on this exciting event. This is World League Wrestling, the greatest pro wrestling on God's green earth.
Welcome back, wrestling fans. Brandon Espinosa in total control here, and he got that control just before we went to break. And Martin, he's had it through the entire time.
Brandon Espinosa knows how to stay in control in a match once he gets control. Wait a minute.
Oh, an atomic drop.
And that'll slow down Espinosa. He can capitalize right here. Another one. Espinosa can barely stand. This is the moment with the clothesline for Blade Lennox to take the advantage and pull off a win. Here he comes.
He's had Espinosa reeling a couple of times. 1, 2, just a 2 count right now.
You can see he's wearing Espinosa down. Espinosa having to struggle to kick out of that splash. And right now, Blade Lennox needs to stay in attack mode.
Gonna send him off the ropes, going up for a power bomb.
Blade Lennox not having none of it. A couple of shots, and he goes up and over the top of Espinosa's head. And a cutter.
He could have him here. Into that cover. 1, 2. Oh, and again Espinosa getting that shoulder up. And fans, the next live event at the Race Wrestling Arena will be March the 8th. It'll be WLW Goes Retro. Get your tickets right now at HarleyRace.com. And also, don't forget, February the 22nd, it'll be Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri, the Davidson Fitness Center. And from what I've been told, Trevor Murdoch and Mike Knox, the NWA Tag Team Champions, will be defending those championships at Fort Leonard Wood.
While we're talking about that, you can see Blade Lennox just got flatlined face first into the mat there. And I'm going to tell you, these guys are beating each other up a lot in a short period of time. Neither one letting up at all. Like I said, we're starting off over the speed limit, and we're about to hit 100 miles an hour here as Espinosa goes in for the attack, and he's got Blade Lennox right where he wants him.
Oh, but again, Blade countering everything into a roll-up. 1, 2. Oh, and he got him 3. He has pulled off the victory against Brandon Espinosa.
And it could have been a deciding factor that he did not have that distraction coming from outside of the ring. But what an opportunity here. With Blade Lennox winning this, he can get himself. Oh no!
Oh! Espinosa with an elbow to the back of the head. And now just raining rights down.
And he's not gonna stop, Sarge. He's not gonna stop. But we're gonna have to go away for a quick break, and we'll catch you on the other side, folks.
Do you want a unique way to raise money for your local community? Harley Race's World League Wrestling is here to help. There is absolutely nothing better than a professional wrestling event bringing the entire community together as one and showing support when it is needed the most. We have been sponsoring fundraising events for many years, and we know that it can bring a lot of winning opportunities for your local charities, school organizations, non-for-profit groups, and whatever else may be in need of assistance. For more information, contact us. Don't wait. Go to www.harleyrace.com, email us, or call us to get information or to schedule a WLW professional wrestling fundraising event in your community right now.
He is the Deliverer Moses.
Welcome back, wrestling fans. And yes, the Deliverer Moses about to come out. And Martin, he's got one heck of a tall task in front of him tonight.
Well, you know, Mike Maverick was an imposing figure and force in the Battle Royal earlier this year, and now he's getting a chance against a Triple Crown winner. And I'm going to tell you, it's going to be just as hard for Mike Maverick as it is for Moses tonight.
And you know, the Deliverer, he's wanting to get back on that winning track, and this is his opportunity. But man, what, like I said, a tall task. 6'8", 275 pounds of monstrous Mike Maverick.
That's right. And you know, the thing is that if Mike Maverick can pull off a win against Moses, that lines him up for future considerations towards title shots, or maybe even a tag team partner to go after them tag team titles. But Moses, after that loss and losing the junior heavyweight title to Raheem De La Suede, he does really need to get a little bit of confidence back. And with the experience differential here, this might be the night to do it.
Your referee, Caleb Barton, and for the Deliverer Moses' opponent, he comes to you from St. Louis as well. He stands in at 6'8", 275 pounds, monstrous Mike Maverick.
And you know, also during that number one contenders battle royal, Mike Maverick was one of 3 left competitors in that matchup.
Well, I mean, if you just look at what you're seeing here, folks, I mean, this young man fills up the entryway when he walks out. Like, as soon as he gets in that ring's crowded. And right now, the only person there to be moved out of the way is Moses, as you see the big young man going right across the top rope without a glitch. I mean, this is an imposing young man. This is an angry young man, and he's got a lot to prove, and he knows it.
And of course, in that battle royal, himself, Trevor Murdoch, and Attila Khan, like I said, the last 3, and there for a little while, he held his own against both of those men.
I ought to tell you what, he's going to do his best to hold his own against Moses here. And you can see Moses right now just kind of sizing him up, wondering, you know, what am I going to have to do to climb this mountain? As Maverick making an issue of the fact of how much shorter he is
Well, to be honest, most of the competitors that would go up against Mike Maverick would be a lot shorter than himself. It's a bit of a redundant fact.
Well, you can see that the fans of World League Wrestling are right behind Moses tonight. They always are. And they've been, on occasion, able to help will Moses to victories. But this is Moses' fight tonight, and he's going to have to take it head on with Mike Maverick.
And you know, most of the time, he does deliver for the fans here at World League Wrestling. But he feels like since losing that junior heavyweight championship to Raheem, he's completely off the tracks, and he's now going to attempt to get back on those tracks.
Well, you can see him letting his motions get ahead of him already. Mike Maverick trying to pull a little bit of an intimidation play. Moses not having none of it, but ends up back in the corner where he started. And Maverick clapping, almost mocking Moses right now and telling him to come back in for some more.
Which he does, but this time Mike pushes him all the way back into that corner.
With the weight and strength, I would say disadvantage for Moses, which he doesn't encounter very often. You know, and he's not going to back up. You can see that right now, but it might not be the best strategy against someone the size and strength of Maverick as he jumps up to get the headlock.
Going for those shoulder tackles and not even budging that monstrous Mike Maverick.
He almost looks like Moses took more damage out of that. And now he wants to test his strength. I don't know if this is the best tack for Moses. There's a lot of leverage problems going on with the height of Mike Maverick here. But I know Moses is not going to back down.
And you could hear Maverick jawing at Moses just before all this about Moses losing that title, trying to get under his skin even more. But again, jumping up, grabbing that headlock. Having a headstand in the corner, but this time he got caught. We don't see that very often.
No,
Martin.
we don't. Most people get kicked in the face right there, and Mike Maverick just moved his legs out of the way.
Oh, what a hard chop from the former junior heavyweight champion.
And you're seeing a speed advantage here for Moses, which, you know, no.
He got caught by the throat. Oh, up and over for Moses now.
Able to get his way out of there, but Maverick able to hold on to the ropes.
Oh, right over the ropes this time. And fans, this action, it's going to continue right here on Showdown. We'll be right back after this.
See the stars of the National Wrestling Alliance live. Experience the energy, the drama, and the intensity as champions clash and legends are made. Don't miss out on the action. Visit NWALiveEvents.com to get your tickets today.
NWA World League Wrestling is coming back to Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri. We're bringing the heat with Salute to the Service 3. This is more than just a night of action. It's a night to honor the brave men and women who serve our country. And we've got a card stacked with some of the best talent in the business. Be sure to get your tickets online and don't miss out on this exciting event. This is World League Wrestling, the greatest pro wrestling on God's green earth.
Welcome back, folks, and you can see monstrous Mike Maverick in control in the ring. Moses in a bear hug, in a whole lot of trouble right now. And this has been going since the break after Moses drop kicked him out to the outside. And as you can see, when he followed Maverick back in the ring, that big boot just leveling the deliverer.
Now aside, dropped him right on the knee.
And I'm going to tell you what, I don't think I've seen Moses in this kind of trouble, even when he lost the title to Raheem De La Suede, Sarge.
Well, since he's lost that title, it seems like something has just been off kilter with the deliverer Moses, and is desperately trying to get everything back again. Right now, raining those elbows on the back of the head of Maverick.
Well, now Moses, almost since the start of his career at World League Wrestling, he's kind of been riding on a high note. He's been holding titles, he's been winning, and this is like the first time he's ever encountered a slump like this where he's been losing, and he just needs a moment to get his confidence back, and Moses will most likely be riding high again. But right now, it doesn't look likely against Maverick.
The Monstrous One just seemed like he was stalking the Deliverer there for a moment. Now he's got him up again. Huge body slam right in the middle of the ring.
Yeah, I mean, that's like coming down from 10 feet up in that ring, and Moses just laid out on the mat, able to get out of the way of that big elbow drop, Sarge.
Yes, he was. This might be the opening he's been looking for this entire matchup.
Well, you could see some of the wear and tear on Mike Maverick this late in the match, too.
And wrestling fans, get your tickets now, HarleyRace.com, for the next live event here at the Race Wrestling Arena, March the 8th. WLW goes retro, and also February the 22nd. February the 22nd, we will be at Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri for Salute to the Service 3. And we've been told that Trevor Murdoch and his tag team partner, Mike Knox, the NWA World Tag Team Champions, will be in action, and they will defend those championships. As here comes the Deliverer with another elbow. And again, he's got the monster reeling right now.
He's just trying to chop the big man down right now, and I'm going to tell you, it looks like he's going to be able to do it as he slips that clothesline, another chop. And he caught, there it is, the enziguri, and look at Big Mike Maverick. He just will not fall.
He has not gotten him down yet, but maybe this time, that Bulldog, no. And a back elbow this time. This time he gets him down onto the mat.
Moses needed the momentum of the ropes and the full weight of his body to bring this young man down. And right now, he's got him where he wants him. You can see he's going to work. He says he's got the straps down. Now, usually this is where Moses will take the guy out, and Big Mike Maverick looks like he's in a whole lot of trouble in the corner. And Moses unable to get that German suplex that he loves to do. Maverick able to wrap up in the corner, and
oh no, he's got him by the throat again. Oh, no, wait a minute. Back kick from Moses. And a Bulldog, he got it this time.
Well, he planted his head, and I'm going to tell you, he's got to be done right here, Sergeant. No.
Oh, so close.
He just shrugged Moses off. He shrugged a former world heavyweight champion off. Like he wasn't even there.
And next week, fans, right here on Showdown, we're going to have Jeff Wild taking on Superstar Steve. Also, Camaro Jackson, the brand new NWA World League Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. He takes on the new Junior Heavyweight Champion. And Raheem De La Suede. And Moses trying to come off that top rope and just gets swatted away.
And he was going for that Bulldog that he likes to do, and Maverick just moved right out of the way. And he just drilled him into the mat, and I don't think Moses...
Oh, just in the nick of time. He got his shoulder up just as Caleb Barton was about ready to count the 3.
And say, we all love Moses, but nobody was expecting him to even be able to kick out after that. Just power slam, just gorilla fall on top of Moses, just driving him through the middle of the mat, and you can see Maverick getting frustrated now, just washing the face of Moses, shoving his head, and Moses is not going to take it.
Could be the wrong thing to do to the former champion.
And here,
belly to back German. 1,
and that's got to be, no, wait a minute.
And this time Maverick getting his shoulder up.
Now I'm going to tell you, they both gave as good as they got in this match. And who's going to be the winner? No one can really tell, but Moses is primed and ready on the top rope.
Oh, and he caught him again.
And last time he was able to get out of that choke slam, but it don't look like he's going to be able to. Wait a minute.
Yes, he does it again.
But Maverick caught him in midair.
Oh, a running power power slam this time. 1, 2, 3, and Maverick, he has gotten the win.
I'm speechless right now. It looked like Moses had got out of that, and Mike Maverick's strength just
13 minutes.
caught him in midair and brought him down in that power slam.
Monstrous Mike
That is totally an upset here, and fans, we'll see you next week right here on Showdown for more action.